Did he ever promise that he was going to marry you? Number one. Number two, if he was still single, there's no sin. Pastor,
assume I've been your father for these years. Let's assume that I even make a mistake. If I make a mistake, is it not your duty to fight for me?
Somebody should go and tell Chris Okafor that he will not marry you, not lie you. Are you leaving me for? No, forget about saying clouds or no cloud. I've not slept since yesterday that I have to reactivate myself to think this thing through. Chris did a lot to me. And what did he pay me back with? He arrested me. He detained me, Abuja.
You know, out of, I don't know if I should even say jealousy, but out of the frustration of having been used by Chris Okafor for so long, this woman is now also coming to say, how can you now just move on like that after what you did to me?
I am saying this from the bottom of my heart. It took me a lot to say all this. Everything I have built is on the mold.
Which man want marry you nowhere? Which man want to marry you when they know that you have slept with different men? God forbid.
If I wake up tomorrow and I won't be in this world again, I know the state of mind I am in right now. That video was May 2023 when I was still dating Chris Okafor. That video is not referring to me.
And it so happened with this woman, you know, she got in this, you know, kind of relationship with Okafor, and she ended up even losing the children that she would have carried for Okafor.
This conversation is not about taking sides. It is about taking responsibility for truth, for wisdom, and for the weight words carry in public spaces. In every generation, moments arise that test more than individuals. They test systems, cultures, and consciences. When faith, influence, emotion, and social media collide, noise is easy, clarity is rare. What we are witnessing is bigger than a name, bigger than a headline, bigger than the internet's appetite for outrage. It raises uncomfortable questions about power, accountability, vulnerability, and how society processes allegations before truth has time to breathe. Some speak from pain, some speak from experience, some speak from observation, others speak from anger, loyalty, or suspicion. Each voice reveals something, not just about the issue, but about the times we live in. In the coming clips, you will hear perspectives from VeryDarkMan and others who have chosen to interpret this matter through different lenses: cultural, legal, moral, emotional, and social. These are not final verdicts. They are reflections of how public conscience is thinking aloud. As you watch, resist the urge to rush to judgment. Listen deeply, discern carefully, and remember, truth does not fear examination, but wisdom knows when to be silent and when to speak. This is not entertainment. It is a moment for thought, a moment for restraint, a moment to ask ourselves what justice, mercy, and accountability truly look like in a digital age. Let's listen.
You see, Pastor Chris, Dr. Chris, Liberation Ministry is a son to this Tango Dabam. Most of them, I saw them there. I saw him there.
Pastor Chris Okafor.
I saw him there. Sorry.
The Black Prophet.
The Black Prophets. Most of them has graduated. They are now white prophets.
Oh, they have stages.
They have stages, sir.
Black prophets, white prophets.
Yes, sir. When you come to that level, Igila, white prophets.
Joshua Igila,
white prophets.
He's now almost like the grandfather. They also have red prophets.
I don't know that one.
Maybe.
You know, they have group by group.
The stage by rank by rank.
Rank by that area, but they are other, like this OC Benjamin, you people were discussing about. He has his own group. They have their own. When he had his birthday, they came.
Yeah, there was a time we exposed him. The first time we exposed him, all of them gathered. They came at Champions Cathedral.
Apart from that one, that's after that's his birthday service. We all went. I went there with my boss. We went there. We saw them.
Somebody should have tell Chris Okafor that he will not marry you, not lie you. Are you leaving me for? No, forget about saying clouds or no cloud. I've not slept since yesterday that I have to reactivate myself to think this thing through. Why are you leaving me for now? Okay, shame here. You people can insult me for all you care. And let me know what is going on with my life. This man fought me. My life has not been the same. I lost my younger brother. Now. Chris, no, this marriage will not work. Who are you leaving me for? After sharing my naked video, turning your own miscarriage, the miscarriage I had for you, turning into abortion. What do you think you want to leave me for, Chris? No, Chris Okafor, it will not work. No, you will keep me fair before you make this marriage work. After destroying my life, what do you want to leave me for? You, Chris, no, it's not possible, Chris. Chris, it's not possible. I've not recovered since. I almost committed suicide now. People don't know what I'm going to do. I behave normal to you people. Can you people see that I'm not okay? This man has just left my life and he wants to marry. It's not possible, no. No, nobody should. I lost my only brother. I can prove juju. I can prove witchcraft. He knows what he did.
Make you no come here as if this thing na like one of the film. Hope say no wetin person art na they follow am. See one of the film where Doris Ogala art, Prophet of the Last Day, a keynote to Concord production. And see Doris Ogala there, now she be the witch for the film. Prophet of the Last Day. I say wetin she asked, don't come for her. Me no see. I told Nigerians this. Yes, Papa, right on, Papa. Not be the preaching they enter them. As the Papa they preach, they remember the way till they dig deep into the door. What is the Genesis? So apparently, we all did know that Doris Ogala and Chris, the pastor of Grace Nation. But now we know, apparently because the pastor went to go and propose to another lady. Maybe when him and Doris they knock, Doris thought that they were going to get married. And according to her, she's saying that because of him, she had miscarriage, you know, and her brother died. That's the part I don't understand. The prick they kill. That's the part I don't understand. And there's one thing she said, which is the truth. The thing is this, she said she cannot prove the supernatural. They know they prove juju.
Can you even see that I'm not okay? This man has just left my life and he wants to marry. It's not possible, no. No, nobody should. I lost my only brother. I can prove juju. I can prove witchcraft. He knows what he did.
So she said they know they prove juju, and it's true. They don't prove juju. But then again, I don't believe that there's a smoke without a fire. Because Doris also posted something, I think it's the transaction details between her and the pastor, and also some yummy things they were sending each other. She no put the name, oh, we no see name, we just see chat where she posts. Not fair, oh, she can't write my crown, my love, my lord, Obim, my pride, my painkiller, my sugar daddy, the owner of my heart, missing you, Scara. Ain't can write I love you, she can't say love you to my king. Then the other one, chat been there. See this one. After all this, what do you want? Who do you want to leave me for, Chris? Calm down, love. We'll call you shortly. I'm okay, but going to sex in Abuja. Just informing you ahead. Okay, now I'm confused. Going to sex in Abuja. You get other people where you do it where the pastor know. I need clarity on that part. Anyways, if that's how much you love me, good and fine. And now she puts one account number. Like I said, the pastor sent her 700,000, but we don't see the name of who sent her the 700,000. We just see half of 700,000 receipts. For this analysis to be complete, you have to put a full receipt from the starting of your chart to the ending of your chart. You know, you start to believe people that are actress. If you say you just cook this one up, so put full details from the starting of your chart. Let's see the one you told him. Let's see the one he told you from fresh. But lastly, this is what I want you to bear in mind. Did he ever promise that he was going to marry you? Number one. Number two, if he was still single, there's no sin. Pastor, there's no wahala there. If he promised to say he go marry you, there's a problem. But if he didn't promise you and you just assume, say you dey carry belle for him, you can't go abort the belle, mean say he must marry you, problem dey, not dey happen like that. Oh. If you say, as you start to sleep with him, now you make your brother cry, and now again you are crying that he wants to marry another person, why would you want to marry a man where if you knock out bad things they happen to you? Oh man, since you claim say as you dey knock out, your brother die and some negative things start to happen in your life, why you want to marry and let another girl carry the problem now?
You are a young lady, you are just being arrogant, behaving, talking to people anyhow. You say I know they respect anybody, I know well, I know well finish. Yet you are a young lady, you are not married, now you they talk like that. Which man want marry who know well? Which man want to marry you when they know that you have slept with different men? God forbid. I know what I'm saying might be painful. Listen, the truth is better It's bitter, but it's better for us. You are just arrogant. You see your senior, you cannot greet them. You'll be looking at them and misbehaving. You are doing all manner of things. And yet, you don't even have a father that have a name. There is no man that wants to marry a woman that is not submissive. There are many people saying, oh, when I'm married, I will be a good wife. No, you are supposed to be a wife before they marry you. That's the problem. There are many women everywhere, but when you want to marry, you will know there are few wives. The Bible didn't say he that findeth a woman. He said he that findeth a wife, findeth what? A good thing, and obtaineth what? Favor. You want to marry, but you desire to marry, but you have refused to develop the capacity to be a wife. Men are not looking for women, they are looking for wife. So you have to be a wife first before a man comes to you. He that findeth a wife, findeth a wife. This guy is too submissive, this guy is teachable, you correct her, she will hear.
When I wake up tomorrow and I won't be in this world again, I know the state of mind I am in right now. That video was May 2023 when I was still dating Chris Okafor. That video is not referring to me. As a matter of fact, I was in the church when Chris made that video. That is not a response from Chris Okafor to me. This matter means so much to me. When you see someone in this situation, don't mock the person. I can wake up, you can wake up tomorrow, you might not see me again in the situation I am in now. This whole thing is, you guys don't know what I've been going through. You might wake up tomorrow and you will see Doris Ogala again in your life. You might wake up tomorrow and I won't be in this world again. I know the state of mind I am in right now. Chris did a lot to me. Chris contracted me to help him and his friends. And what did he pay me back with? He arrested me. He detained me in Abuja. He also arrested me 4 days to my brother's burial. And kept me in the CID with a for 2 days. For nothing. I did nothing. Because his friend gave me money and he took the money. And I started asking for the money. He paid me some and got me arrested for defamation. Chris has done a lot of things to me. I am not stable. I am suicidal. I am saying this from the bottom of my heart. It took me a lot to say all this. Everything I have built is on the mold. It's on the ground, but I don't care anymore. This person you're seeing here, I am being very honest. I am devastated. I am heartbroken.
Many of you have stood for you, fought for you, faced battles on your behalf. What fought you has turned to fight me. And many of you have known things that you do. I covered you. Many of you have problems that will destroy you, destroy your home. Nobody will hear it from me. Why? I defend you to the extent that when there is something that can destroy you, I don't let people hear it. I speak to you in private. There are many of you who know what you do and will still pray for grace to help you. And that grace is what has been helping you. Are you sure you are hearing me? Yes, sir. So let's assume I've been your father for these years. Let's assume that I even make a mistake. If I make a mistake, is it not your duty to fight for me? Number one, the enemy will do everything to fight the altar that defends you. They are telling you lies that look like truth. That's why Joseph had to go to prison for what he didn't know. Evidences were against him, but the story was false. But the evidence was real, but the story was false. He said he will flatter and win over those who have violated the covenant, but the people who know their God will be strong and will resist him. But those who stay courageously loyal to their God will take a strong stand. Take your stand. Take your stand. We have too many hypocrites. Too many hypocrites. But when we come to preach the message of God, that is what we focus on. But sometimes we talk when we need to talk. Many of you have stood for you, fought for you, faced battles on your behalf. What fought you has turned to fight me. And many of you have known things that you do. I covered you. Many of you have problems that will destroy you, destroy your home. Nobody will hear it from me. Why? I defend you to the extent that when there is something that can destroy you, I don't let people hear it. I speak to you in private. Many of you, all of you I have fought. All of you, I stay awake for all of you. All of you, I stay fasted. I live a fasted life for all of you. Are you sure you are hearing me? Yes, sir. So that means I have sacrificed my life to serve God and to serve you. Are you sure you are hearing me? That means I have stood for you for years. I've also stood, I've defended you, fought battles on your behalf. Yes, sir. There are many of you, I was talking to somebody. I said, see what you do. See what you did. And look at the conspiracy. He shouted, he said, Papa, don't let anybody know. I said, that's what I'm telling you, I know. There are many of you who know what you do and will still pray for grace to help you. And that grace is what has been helping you. Are you sure you are hearing me? Yes, sir. Remember one day, Noah went to drink. And he was naked. But yet, they forgot the day Noah saved the remaining part of the world. They forgot that it was because Noah built the ark that those remnants were still alive. He preserved them. It was his own ark. It was him that had message from the Lord and built the ark. And when he built the ark, he didn't take money from them to enter the ark. He brought them into the ark and kept them, preserved them until the flood was over. By the time the flood was over, all his friends were stubborn friends. He has lost friends. He has lost confidence. He has lost business partners. All of them were gone. No one was remaining anymore. The man became lonely. When the man became lonely, where's brother this? Where's brother? No one again. All his children will go out and leave him at home. And one day, Kai, there is no companion. Let me drink and forget my sorrow. And the man did not go outside to drink. He drank in his house. Then his son that he has preserved and protected from flood was the same person that went out to lie, to say Papa is naked. Come and see Papa's nakedness. So even if it's one day that Papa naked, what about the times Papa saved you? What about the times that Papa helped you? What about the times that Papa delivered you? What about the time it was because of Papa that you didn't drown? And hear me, the Bible said, but there are two. I thank God that all children are not the same. There are two children, they told them, they said, God forbid, we cannot join people. We didn't see anything. So they went. They took clothes. They didn't go forward, they went backward. When they got to the bed where their father lay, the bed touched them. And they threw the wrapper to cover their father. And the Bible said when he woke up, he knew what has happened. Even the things you do, you know, one of the most disappointing things is that those of you who are supposed to be close are even the ones doing worst. Media, help me, walk with me, sit down. I want to speak to you as family.
I had told you about this relationship years ago. And Chris has been doing, sex rituals with this lady for the longest time ever. And I always warn my sisters that before you get in bed with men like Chris Okafor, before you go in bed with these so-called spiritual fathers, be ready to bear the consequences. Because once you open your legs for these prophets or for these men of God, there's a transaction that is taking place. They are taking something from you and they are depositing something in you. What they take is more valuable than what they deposit. The spiritual exchange. And as you all know, to all the victims who slept with these prophets, they can never and they will never use protection. They can't. It's not allowed to use protection. But if they use protection, the ritual would have gone to waste. And it so happened with this woman, she got in this, kind of relationship with Okafor, and she ended up even losing the children that she would have carried for Okafor. And that is true. Her case is not isolated. All women who have intercourse with these so-called spiritual fathers barely keep the children. If they do the mistake of keeping the child, that's a big mistake. Or you also say children are a blessing from God. Okay, it's fine. But if you do the mistake of bearing a child for a prophet or for a so-called man of God, that child will look like a child, but he will be a spiritual vessel for the prophet. I don't want to go deep into this particular subject because it's a bit sensitive. I know there are many of you who have children for your spiritual fathers, but in most cases, the children that come out of any form of intercourse with these African prophets, they'll have some complications in most cases. And okay, let me leave it. But then what I want to beam light on is Chris has been doing this not only to this young lady, but to many other. That's how he rose. Chris is mainly known for, for giving the fruit of the womb to those women who are barren. And when I say giving the fruit of the womb, it's not like he's going to pray for you or anoint you. If you are having issues with fertility, go to Abuja, go meet Chris Okafor. He'll certainly give you something. By the time you leave there, you'll be carrying something. And by the time you give birth, that something will definitely be resembling Chris Okafor. He's known for it. I think he has been doing services about it. And all the women who know Chris, they've probably also gone through what I'm talking about. But then, I want us to focus on something that is critical. This lady who's coming today crying about what's going on in her life, it's because Chris has finally found another prey. Chris has finally engaged another lady. And, out of, I don't know if I should even say jealousy, but out of the frustration of having been used by Chris Okafor for so long, this woman is now also coming to say, how can you now just move on like that after what you did to me? Because you mentioned a lot of things there, losing the baby, a brother, and a life, going amiss. And all those are the spiritual consequences of sleeping with African prophets. And I think this is the perfect timing for the release of my book, as it coincides with such scandals coming to light. In this testament that I recently dropped, which is called The Prophetic Movement, Satan's Counterfeit Project, Built on Divination, I went deeper into exploring and explaining the unholy trinity that powers prophetic ministries, the fuel that sustains this engine of the counterfeit project of the devil called the prophetic movement. And this unholy trinity constitutes of sexual rituals, blood sacrifices, and of course, money. I would advise you to just nibble into this book if you are part and parcel of this gigantic diabolic movement of the prophetic. It has nothing to do with God, as most of you think. It is an establishment by the devil. It was skillfully launched, established by the devil himself to take you away from the love of Christ. So going back to this young lady, I remember telling her that, my sister, you will suffer. Very soon you will suffer. A few years ago, I told her, come on, I know her like the back, you see, like the back of my iPhone. That's how much I know this lady. I know what she's capable of. I know who she is in and out, and I know why she's doing what she's doing now. And I told her that you will suffer, not as a curse, because I know what she had done was so evil. What she did was so evil. I'll get into detail of what she actually did. And what she's going through now are the consequences of some of the things that she did in service of these spiritual fathers. She slept with them, they used her, they abused her, and they left her. Because of how damaged she was, she started hurting other people. But then the people she was deciding to hurt were vulnerable people. Vulnerable people. Weak people who can't defend themselves. What she did was so bad. Was so bad. Even right now, if I think about it, I still wonder, is this really a woman who understands labor pains? Is this really a woman who also carried a child in her life? Is she? Because most of you remember the case of baby testimony. I think you know it. This lady was at the center of it. The reason why we don't have baby testimony today is because of her and Chris Okafor. The reason why we do not have baby testimony today, it is because of this very same woman and Chris Okafor. For the past years, I've been doing an investigation, a thorough investigation, to understand where we missed it. Only to realize that the one who was at the forefront of it is the one who was destroying it. If you know the case of baby testimony and how much of back and forth we went with this woman that is coming out today to cry of what Chris Okafor did to her. And I believe this is an opportunity for its revival. I think this is an opportunity for its resurrection. And I told you that the spirit of that young man will haunt you one day. It has begun. It has begun. And to those of you who have not yet gotten access to my New Testament, the prophetic movement, Satan's counterfeit project built on divination, check the link on my bio or check it in the comments or in the description of this video.